time there is a new day, I become a new mob. I'm a bee, but I can be a spider, evoker, and even an ender dragon. And in my 100 days of hardcore survival, I can be anything. On my first day, I became a zombie. I burn in the sun, so I would rather spend the day underwater. I'm in a pretty interesting place because there is a portal to hell. One of the perks of being a zombie is I have endless breath underwater. Despite everything that's going on, I found a shipwreck. I'm slowly getting wood. I also decided to hunt down the chest and the ship. There's iron and emeralds. In the second chest, I found a biker jacket. I wonder what happens when a zombie eats rotting flesh. It also has the hunger effect. From the mined iron, I immediately made an axe, a sword, and a pickaxe, so you can at least get wood faster. I also crafted 3 iron ingots, and then I made a helmet, and thanks to it I can move around on land, where I found coal. That's the thing about Minecraft. I think I'm gonna need a boat. I'm off to finding a better place. Will the mobs attack me? I don't think so. They've taken me as one of their own. You can take advantage of that. In honor of that, I can get a sugar cane. Hello, Greenhead! I found a chest. I crafted shears and got wool. I ate the golden apple. Now I need string to make wool. By the way, I started getting attacked by a creeper and other mobs because I started attacking. As the day was coming to an end, I came across a village. I think the villagers are afraid of me. I wonder who I'll be tomorrow? A new day, a new mob, and now I'm a chicken. I guess I can jump from heights and not take damage, which makes sense by the way. I only have 2 HP, so I have to be extra careful. I got food. It's kind of weird how a chicken will eat a fish. It's hard to play because I'm so small. I found 3 diamonds here. Let's keep looting this village. We'll take the furnaces too. Chickens rob every little thing. I'm jumping down like a real chicken man. I'm here to get resources. We're going to find a steeper place to build a house. While I was running, I found the ice peaks. The perfect place for a house is right here. A chicken hunting a pig. Where have you ever seen that before? Chicken eats chicken. Oh, it's nighttime. It's time to get some sleep. Today I became Batman, but it's definitely a big plus that I can even fly. What a light trick, guys. I don't think I'll be needing them at all. Interesting fact, while I'm mining wood, I only have 3 HP. I put chests by my bed. I put all my stuff in them, potatoes and sausage fry. I flew further away from the chests and got blocks of dirt to level the area. I'm done with the area now. It's clean and level. Let's get some food from the furnace. The next morning, I became an infected villager. I wonder if there's any way to cure myself with a golden apple. It's time to start building a house. Day 5, construction is well underway. And by the way, I've been a snowman all day. I can even throw snowballs, removing blocks of dirt and putting up shiny laminate flooring. I broke the 3rd block because a wither skeleton can't get through 2 blocks. I set up the fences and went to get sand. By late afternoon, I had the lighting all over the house. I made the glass panels and started putting them up. By the end of the day, I'm done with the house. I'm a real pig today. I kept putting blocks in the house and I can't seem to get down the stairs. I used the iron ingots I had to make boots. I got a bucket of water and made a crop. I took a diamond pickaxe and decided to find the mine. I was mining for coal because mine had run out. Interesting fact, the pig is the number 9 instead of a tail. I did a little digging and found a new mine. I made a torch because mine was running out. Kept mining everything I could get my hands on. I wouldn't say no to that kind of a boost at the beginning of the game. I managed to find diamonds even though I was going for coal. So I decided to mine obsidian and once again the matrix malfunctioned. I guess I could make a wish because 2 bats died in front of me. Oh, and don't forget to leave a comment to get into the next video. In the morning I was a squid. Now I have to get to the water. I'm waiting for everyone to come to the squid underwater party. I decided not to waste any time, so I made a workbench on the beach. I made a chest and put all the stuff I got in the mine. Even though I became a squid, I decided to take some advantages of it. Like I got sea pickle, killing ground, and looting underwater structures. I found the book on silk touch, rod of unbreaking 2, and emerald. Underwater, I would kill fish to feed on. To run to the house, I hid in a crop. I'm careful to keep running, and now I'm a mountain goat. Back at the house, I continued to set up the glass. I roasted all the meat I had, took the chest I had left on the bench. I used the lanterns to make lights, crafted a hoe, harvested the crops because I decided to find a better place for it. We're gonna add here too, and start building a new farm. I put the blocks of dirt and killed the annoying skeleton. I made a garden on the property. I think it's pretty cool. It's time to end this day for the goat. It's a new day and I'm a stray. By the way, he can exercise. We can do a 24-hour version where I make a path in my videos. It's a potato field. I decided to spruce up the house. For that, I made some paintings. I added a table here, and here I added a smokehouse. I also added barrels. Today I became a normal person, which is very strange. In the morning, I decided to go back to the mine. I ran out of iron and couldn't craft anything at all. I'll get rid of the cave spider spawner as soon as possible, or he'll get rid of me. I'm not very happy about these surprises. By the way, these are the resources I got today. I realized it's time to turn on rage mod. I can't do without a gun. Bruh. Hello, wandering trader. I decided to smelt down all the iron ore. I put all the resources in the chest. By the way, I haven't done the top floor in a while, so I'm gonna add some chests and put all the junk in here. I made an iron chest plate to make a complete collection of iron armor, and I also made a smelting furnace to melt the bones of haters. It's a joke, guys. While the resources are melting, I decided to go buy a cane since I don't have any. Now I'm surviving for a family of villagers? This is the day I decided to go for wood. By the way, I have 2 extra hearts. I need the wood for future bookshelves. I built up some of the dirt blocks here, then I started building a cow pen. Playing as a skeleton, I put up 2 logs and a roof, which will be the future cow barn. I was lucky that 2 cows were right on my property. I started to burn, so I better hide in the house. I fried some fish because my food had run out. I also made a new helmet. The next morning, I became a panda. To get downstairs, I need a hole like this. The next morning, I went to the enchant table. I harvested the potato field. In its place, I planted wheat seeds. Since it was inconvenient to do construction, I went to look for leather. I'm a strider. It's symbolic because it was the day I wanted to build a portal to Nether. I set it on fire and went to the hottest place in Minecraft. I just got in and the ghast is already shooting at me. I'm gonna get quartz for the level. Playing as a strider, I can move safely on the lava. I'm good at setting fires and killing piglins. I looked around, I came across a huge fortress. I went inside, there's an obsidian chest and some skeletons. I decided to kill blazes. On the new day, I became a spider, which means I can climb walls. Running around the Nether, I managed to find the Crimson Forest. I decided I had to kill the hoglins to get more leather, the shot where I almost died. Young man, are you alright? After getting 35 levels, I decided to come back. I crafted a bow because I didn't have one. I roasted the meat I found. I made a paper for a reason. I harvested the cane I planted a long time ago. Crafted 8 bookshelves. A creeper blew everything up. This time I'm going on a journey. It's a good find because there is an unfinished portal. I think I'll take the clock. Once again, I went back for more sugar cane. I also looked in the mine and found diamonds. Once again, we are mining for resources. This one definitely shouldn't go into the lava. I'll tell you what, I'm a very lucky man now that I'm a useless fish, and I can't move around without water again. So I've come up with a trick. We melt down the iron we've mined and make a bucket, and get some water so I can get around. All that day I kept running around the mine, pouring out the bucket of water and mining coal again. I found some lapis lazuli. It's not convenient to use the bucket, but I have no other choice. It's a new day in the mine. I'm a hoglin. I decided to dig around for a while, hoping to find diamonds. I mine for gold. The first rule of mining is not to think about diamonds, but this time I can make an exception. I decided not to dig for too long and come back because my pickaxe is about to break. I ran up to the house at night. I'm a magma cube. I put all the stuff in the chest. In the warehouse, I crafted a pickaxe and the first piece of diamond armor. It was a helmet. I multiplied the cows because I forgot about them. I made a new path. I made paper. I don't understand one thing. Why do I get half a heart from full hearts? I decided to set up the enchant table. It's time for spells and also for paths. I took the lapis lazuli and started enchanting the bow, power, punch, and infinity. Very cool enchantments. I added enchantments to my sword and it was sharpness and unbreaking. The pickaxe for efficiency and unbreaking. Great, I'm a Vex. That means I can fly again. I went to Nether to get experience. Quartz mining was a lot easier this time because I was flying. I went to the fortress and killed mobs. I also got the glowstone. I keep mining quartz to gain more levels. I was also able to find a bastion. It would be a good solution to loot it. The piglins won't attack me because they think I'm their friend, which means I can get lanterns and chains. The chest is very cool. A netherite ingot and an ancient debris. But I also decided to get gold blocks. I looted other chests where I found debris. I found a herobrine spawner. Take a look at what this bastion looks like from the outside. It's the first time I've ever seen it. I also found another double chest, a diamond pickaxe for efficiency too. There were 2 chests nearby with a diamond pickaxe for the curse of vanishing and a golden apple in the other. Then I flew back to the portal because my day was ending. I decided to melt down the ancient debris. I enchanted the diamond shovel for efficiency 4 and the helmet for unbreaking. Look at what I can do. I can teleport, and I have 10 extra hearts. I made a smithing table and turned my pickaxe into a netherite. I can't have too many lanterns. Not far from home, I began to level a new territory. On a new day, I became a rabbit. I only have a heart and a half, and I'm immediately starting to build a farm. During the day, I built this altar, but it has to be a farm. I've got some fence gates and lanterns to put up. I got some water. I poured the water here and plowed this field. I'll grow wheat, and on this one, I'll grow potatoes. 2 interesting facts about the Ravager. One is that he has a lot of hearts, and the second fact that he eats all the time. Literally every few seconds, it takes away one of my hungers. So I decided to make a wagon like this. I'm going to put all kinds of resources in it as well as potatoes that will grow here. I became a Zoglin, and on this day, I decided to make an anvil. I've been wanting to add a silk touch book to my pickaxe. It's time to harvest the sugar cane, and now I'm going on the boat to get coral. This coral reef was nearby. I think I'm gonna have enough for a lot of it. I wonder why the boat doesn't sink, and I've been working on the second floor. I set up bookshelves here, made a cozy corner like this, and went to bed. On the new day, I didn't realize the problem at first. Why am I so huge? But then I realized it's because I'm a giant zombie who also eats all the time, which makes me practically unable to do anything. I decided to spend the day traveling because I can't do anything else. As I kept running, I came across a very large and beautiful field. But I was also lucky because I came across a village. In the future, I'll go there to buy books. I had to wait until the next day because it's impossible to play as this giant zombie. By the way, I became a mule. There's also a forge, and in the forge there's stuff like this. I also got some hay from the village. I used it to make bread. I made a lectern to give the villagers a profession. After 1,000 years, Squidward finally made me a good offer. 32 emeralds with the book. I got a book to mending. I wanted fortune 3, but mending is good too. I decided to get more carrots. After memorizing the coordinates of the village, I started walking back. I had just returned and I was already a piglin. I put all my stuff away, and again it's symbolic because I'm back in the Nether for a piglin. I decided to get as many bones as possible to pump up the farms. I'll pump up the farm, buy emeralds from the villagers, and successfully buy back all the books I need. I also mined quartz. Or I didn't mine it? I'm telling you, this is the nicest thing you'll see today. I seem to be a piglin, but the hoglins are attacking me. I shot them all down. It's been a few days of bone mining in hell, and now I'm a witch. My advantage is that I can throw potions, but the skeleton doesn't care about that. I've gotten myself about 4 bags of bone blocks. Hopefully, I'll have plenty of that and won't have to go back. The right thing to do was to go to the local catacombs to get some netherite blocks. I didn't take very long, but I did manage to find 6 ancient debris. I got back, I immediately decided to melt down all the blocks I'd gotten. I melted down the ancient debris. I immediately decided to turn all the bone blocks into bone meal. I guess I was wrong to do that. New day, I'm a bee. That means I can fly again. I don't want guests like that on my roof. Being a bee, I started harvesting crops. I've been doing this for quite a while. It took me a few days. I had a huge food chest that could be used to build a crop field. Playing as an ocelot, I decided not to delay. First of all, we're gonna level the surface. I scoot water into my sides and I'm a cow that can drink milk. I made an endless spring-poured water and plowed the ground. The next day, nothing interesting happened. I spilled water and played the goat. The field is done, I just have to wait for the harvest. I'm a dragon, look at this! I can't get near my chest again. I can also shoot dragon breath. I think if I just fly around, I'll find the pillagers, which means I can make a real mess of things, which is to be expected. I ran into them and for fun I was throwing dragon's breath, shooting them off with a bow and they started attacking me. Look at the number of hearts and it's not over yet. I'm already running out. During this day I didn't fly in vain because I found a bamboo forest, and I also found a temple and a portal nearby, and the dragon in my inventory looks like this. I'm a blaze flew up to the unfinished portal and took obsidian from there. I also took bamboo and killed a couple chickens because my food ran out. There was a bunch of crap in the temple, I decided not to take it, but I decided to set the zombie on fire. By the way, water gives me damage. Coca beans. But for now I have to eat because I'm not regenerating any more health. Watermelons, I won't forget about them. It's a good thing I could fly because I could get back to the house so much faster. Home is home. I finally arrived, planted bamboo, I got some potatoes, there's no more food, and finally I'm taking all the food. I didn't have enough space, but I hope that I can fly to the villagers. I flew to the village at night. I decided not to push my luck, and I would better bargain with the villagers at night, because there's no telling what I'll be the next day. I also found other villagers to sell potatoes to. I became a mushroom cow, and I've already got 47 emeralds. The eye is pretty good. When I went back to the villager, I closed down here. He already had new offers, which I was very disappointed about. I came here for a reason, so I'm going to do the same thing again. One of the books I got was Looting 3. I also ran into the second villager. He offered me a mending book for 20 emeralds. I bought it, of course. When I got to the house, I became a pillager. I added the looting book to my diamond sword, and the mending book can wait. I decided to run because I wanted to find the cave, because I think it's time for a full diamond set. Couldn't find any mines nearby, so I decided to dig down. I also came home to pick up a regular diamond pickaxe with an efficiency 2. I can't mine all the resources with my silk touch. I'm not going to get past the iron. Here we go. When I was at the 13th height, I decided to dig just the way I like to dig. The cave was begging to be explored, but I promised I wouldn't skip the iron. It's that wonderful feeling when you dig up coal and find diamonds underneath. These are the ones I had to dig out very carefully. This is the 3rd cave spider spawner I've seen here. I've become an ancient guardian, and now I need water all the time. It's a really sad moment. Now I can travel with a bucket of water again. For every minus, there is always a plus. I told myself until I find the right amount of diamonds, I'm not getting out of the mine. So I keep digging. I'm a bat. I have night vision and I can see everything in the mine without a torch. I found a spider spawner. While they were trying to catch me, I found 3 recordings in the chest. Exploring the mines, I became a flying creature again. Now go down to the comments and see if you can guess what I've become. I've become a parrot. Went to the surface and looked for other mines, because I haven't had any luck with diamonds in this area. Running around is not a good idea, so we dig. When I got home, I put some of my stuff in chests. Decided to enchant a new bow. Why not? It was power 3, unfortunately. I'm a ghast and I can throw fireballs. I managed to get 21 diamonds and a bunch of iron. I put extra chests on the street because I couldn't get into the house as big as I was. From the diamonds I found, I made a diamond set, made a diamond axe, took obsidian from this chest, and already built a portal to hell for the gas to fly through. Interesting fact, I was back in Nether playing for Nether mobs. I was mining quartz and I was already level 33. Vex again! Took all the lapis lazuli and enchanted all the diamond armor. Crafted another diamond pickaxe. I also enchanted a new pickaxe for efficiency 4 and fortune 3. I took the repair book and added it to this pickaxe. I'm a Squidward or a villager, it's up to you. And yes, I'm back in the Nether. Because this day I went after the ancient debris. Didn't forget to gain experience. Crushing netherrack. The ancient wreckage reminds me of chocolate cake. I kept digging up the wreckage while playing as a wolf. The wolf brings luck. So we're mining. It's been about 10 days of digging. I've got 24 ancient debris. I got a few bags of quartz and some gold nuggets. I've already returned home for the phantom. All the ancient debris into the furnace and all the gold nuggets into ingots. I enchanted the diamond axe for efficiency. I took all the gold out of the barrel at dawn. I used all that stuff to make netherite ingots. 8 ingots, that's a lot. I've got a full netherite set and all the netherite tools. Is it just me or is this creeper going crazy? But at least I can explode. I got the potatoes, the wheat, and all the emeralds, because maybe I can find the village. I can blow up other mobs. I found the desert for the first time in survival, and it looks like 100 creepers have been here. Would you like to see a video of me catching 100 creepers? Sold potatoes for 39 emeralds, including the ones I had. The villagers are having a discussion. I waited until nighttime to blow up the creepers, and also to meet an enderman. Only he doesn't give a crap about me, and he doesn't even react when I make eye contact with him. I've one more eye just like I have the sword for looting 3. I only managed to collect 13 eyes overnight. I accidentally blew up and all the villagers ran out of their houses. It's been a long time since I've been myself. Well, in this village I made an ender eye, and I decided to go straight to the destination. Swimming hard, the eye didn't even break. It tells me to dig down. I'm already in the fortress. I found chests of diamonds, another library with books like this. Power and mending. The day for man was over, I'm a piglin. I took a chest nearby and put all the things I don't need in it. But I'm not gonna ruin it. I shot off all the pillars, started attacking the dragon. I've got half a heart. Now I'm going to finish this game. Yay! I made it through Skyrim. I didn't realize it, but I've already turned into a bee. 70 levels. I have to get the egg as a trophy. These are the eyes that get me to the islands. I started flying around looking for End City. The shulkers are still attacking me. I arrived, but unfortunately there's no ship here. But I got the stuff from the chest. It's fun playing as a bee and getting attacked by a bunch of endermen, who luckily don't touch me. There's a ship here. While I kill the shulkers, there are no chests in the fortress, but there must be chests on the ship. Diamond sword looting 3 and smite. Very cool diamond boots that I'm gonna put on right now. And the sweetest thing of all is the elytra. I'm so lucky to be in the end to play as a vither. I can attack with my head. It took me a while to find the portal. I finally saw it from afar. I'm flying on the wings of night to the fortress with the portal. 4 shulker boxes. From the chest, I took all the items I had stacked before I killed the dragon. I put everything in the shulker. I'm playing a rat. On my way home, I ran up to the woods. I set up the shulkers in the house. I had a lot of cool books. I'm still level 71. At home, I crafted more books and decided to enchant them to level 30. I got lucky with some of the enchantments. After adding all the books, I have the following items and this armor. The wither again. I decided to put some buildings on the territory. I continued to make paths to the portal to the Nether. This time, these days, I actively started to decorate the village. I'm working on the enchant table and made this portal to the Nether. I added a stone path, made additional paths because I had to do this field. I ended up with a Stone Age style like this. Also made an additional fence for the wheat field. I forgot to put lanterns. I added blocks of glowstone as lighting and built a fence like this. And from this side, you can walk right into the crop. Like I can breathe in that sweet smell of wheat and feel like a farmer. In addition to this crop, I thought it would be cool to have another building. I also thought I would dry up this lava lake. It's not really useful here. I've already started building I was talking about. It's where I'm gonna put the wheat I'm gonna harvest from the field. Finished building this little farm. All that's left is to add glass to these walls, I also decided to add barrels. Now there's a problem. I'm playing as a mushroom cow and I can't get inside. This building looks like part of my new village. I decided to get wheat because I want to use this farm for its intended purpose. I put all the wheat. Now I want to show you all what I've built these days. The barrels that were outside I decided to decorate. For the rest of the day, I ran off to find a horse because I wanted to make a stable. I didn't have a saddle or apples. Before I run away, you have to stock up on food. I decided to get some apples. I know you can buy them from the villagers, but I don't want to go back to the village. I'm not lucky enough to be super small, and it's kind of like SpongeBob Plankton. But the upside is, I can teleport, waiting for the apples. I can safely say that I'm very lucky, because I've already managed to pick 9 apples, and look how fast I'm moving. But it took me a while to find a saddle in the mine, which I successfully did. The most important thing left to find is a horse. Finally a saddle. Playing as a phantom, I can fly around and show you all my buildings. Here's what's happened in the 100 days. Subscribe because 90% of viewers watch this video without subscribing, and don't forget to like. Bye bye!